This is the Kudila television channel being broadcast from London in the United Kingdom. This broadcast is timed at 6:30 hours GMT on Friday, the 16th of August 2024. This is Kudila television channel being broadcast on the internet under the banner of Baby Angel Geronimo Manifesto editions. This is Friday, the 16th of August 2024. The broadcast is coming in the context of the news carried in the so-called satirical magazine Private Eye, dated today, the 16th of August 2024. It's a fortnightly satirical magazine published from London on the 16th of August 2024. The news is contained in the Rotten Boroughs column of the fortnightly Private Eye magazine. It's a small piece, and it reports that the elected mayor, at the expense of the London Borough of Newham in East London, Roxana Fayers, is in trouble because probably for the first time since she got elected in May 2018, replacing Robin Wales in the post of mayor, or to the post of mayor, at the expense of the people of Newham. She is coming under attack from elected councillors of Newham Council. Now, those who are familiar with the broadcast of Kudila television channel would know from past references by me that I had challenged Robin Wales on a live television program broadcast on the 14th of March 2018. And the main point that I made in that challenge was to say that Robin Wales had undermined democracy. Whatever remained of democracy in Newham, Robin Wales had destroyed that democracy by intimidating elected councillors. Now, the allegation against Roxana Fayers is that she has been bullying elected councillors, not a very different concept from intimidating. Now, the Private Eye piece doesn't actually detail the actual facts on which the numbers of councillors that have made complaints against her have made the complaints against her. But suffice to say that the nature of elected mayor regimes is such that it doesn't encourage democracy, universally understood democracy at all. So therefore, there is no scope for elected councillors to challenge any decision being made by the elected mayor post holder incumbent. Whatever the details, suffice to say that Roxana Fayers, by nature, is not an open, universally democratic individual. Roxana Fayers is known for operating as part of cliques. It was actually as a part of a clique that she became involved at that time in 2017 as a potential replacement for Robin Wales as the Labour Party's official nominee for the post of elected mayor in the London Borough of Newham at the expense of the London Borough of Newham. My challenge to Robin Wales on the 14th of March 2018 focused on the anti-democratic credentials, or rather anti-democratic discredited or discreditable work that Robin Williams had been associated with, involved with. And that critique on live program clearly helped discredit the image of Robin Wales, who was incumbent on the day of the broadcast in the post of the mayor at the expense of the London Borough of Newham. The other thing that I actually discussed on the program against Robin Wales's regime was the crisis in housing in Newham. And Robin Wales said that he had been legally advised not to challenge the UK central government, Conservative government, over the policy that Wales claimed had been responsible for the crisis in housing that had actually plagued the London Borough of Newham Council. So I demanded that Robin Wales made the copy of that so-called legal advice available. Robin Wales's reply was that he would make the copy of the legal advice available to the program that we were on after the program. After the program ended, Robin Wales gave me an email address that wasn't the standard email address, mayor@newham.gov.uk, but a named Robin Wales email address, which I used to communicate the confirmation of the agreement and undertaking that he had given on the live program that he would make the legal advice available. Now, that was 8 years ago. That was in 2018. Now, this is 2024. Well, 6 years ago, let's say, if not 8 years, 6 years ago. And the legal advice, the copy of which Robin Wales promised to make available, that legal advice has not been available. And so I contacted the incumbent, Roxana Fias, asking for a copy of the legal advice that Robin Wales had promised on the live program. Roxana Fias's administration said that Robin Wales was no longer incumbent in the post of mayor at the expense of Newham. So therefore, anything that he might have had would not necessarily be available or would not be possible to be made available to me or to anyone. Now, in June 2018, that was 3 months, May, June, well, 2 months after she got elected, Roxana Fias came from behind while I was talking to someone at the reception desk in the Eastern Town Hall in June 18. And she said words to the effect, "Thank you for holding us to account." Thank you was addressed to me, and for holding us to account. By the us, she meant the cabal, the administration that she was fronting, she was heading. We then had a short conversation, which should have lasted longer, but the conversation was interrupted by a woman of African descent, who I understand was part of the crew of the gang, the cabal that Roxana Fias was part of, with John Gray, when they plotted to overthrow Robin Wales as the mayor at the expense of Newham. The woman abruptly interrupted me and she almost ordered me to stop talking to Roxana Fias, about whom she said she had other things to do. Now, if Roxana Fias knew less than this woman about Roxana Fias's priority, then of course that would be an impossible position. Roxana Fias was the one who initiated that particular conversation about accountability. And she said that thank you for holding us to account. The fact that this woman was allowed to behave in that way, and Roxana Fias knew that this woman was out of order, and Roxana Fias didn't apologize to me for not allowing the continuation of the conversation, meant that Roxana Fias was not very clearly focused on accountability, not on the evidence or the ethics or morality of accountability. So therefore the complaints that are now mounting against her are inevitable. Now this will be ended in the next few seconds. This is 11 minutes 21 seconds on Friday the 16th of August 2024. And I'm going to end this particular broadcast, and which will be updated on in due course in later broadcasts.